Welcome back, Redeemers. 안녕로입니다.
Nick.
And I'm Curtis.
And this is a special request for KOR Ver. Girls' Generation. 소녀시대. The boys. 남자아이.
KOR Ver sounds like, Venom Stray Kids were like,
KOR Ver. Oh, yeah.
KOR Ver. I'll shut up.
That's not even how you pronounce my fucking name.
Yeah, it sounds phonetically the same way. Sorry.
Well, for that version of it.
Oh, no, Kurt, you're in the same boat with him.
We got all of them. Guys, bring them in.
We'll see.
What a night they had.
See what I deal with.
All right, like I said, this is 소녀시대 남자아이.
Shit.
Where's Taeyeon?
I think that's the only person I know from Girls' Generation. Taeyeon. Shit. There's Tay pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Look, she picked me up. Like,
That beat crazy.
The boys inside.
겁이 나서 시작조차 안 해봤다면 그댄 투덜대지 말았죠. 주저하면 기회는 모두 너를 비켜가 가슴 펴고 나와 바라죠. Bring the boys out.
Oh yeah.
점점 더 완벽한 네 girls, bring the boys out.
When the doves cry. That shit goes.
That dove, like, what the hell I'm doing here?
That shit wild.
Damn.
In the earlier part of the video, I'm normally not like starstruck or anything like that. I was lost for words a little bit early on. They was visualing.
It was visual.
First off, shout out to SM, man. As much as we, you know, they always talk of like the big three, and sometimes people mention them in a negative connotation almost. But from what I gauge from like, you know, starting to watch like second gen
Also,
and other stuff.
Not to cut you off, Young, I will say this: there's only certain people that mention them in that light.
Yes.
Because when you talk to
Yes.
other people that's not a part of that, they don't speak of them that way. So
Um,
I've learned to kind of, my whole point
It's
is
you've
not even to
learned-
bash
yeah, I know what
them,
you mean. You've
because you
learned
feel
it.
how you feel, but my point is I'm not looking at them. I've learned to kind of look at everyone from objective lenses, from my lenses, as opposed to like secondhand information. The one with the cut, goddamn. Like,
Yeah.
I love Taeyeon, but shorty with the cut, goddamn.
yeah, all that to say, like every time we dive into like all these second gen groups, especially from like SM, they're just so talented. So it seems like they've been able to, outside of teaching everybody the idol process and stuff like that, just been able to really keep that engine going for years with talent, because, you know, we're so hyped today about, you know, like all of NCT or aespa and everything, and, you know, we just was doing EXO earlier and was hype about that, and we finally got into Super Junior, and, you know what I mean, just it just seems like for years they've been able to kind of keep like this thing going, and some labels really fall the fuck off, or sometimes music changes, or the label tries to change the music and it just doesn't work either way. So for them to kind of been able to combat that since like the 90s and stuff is just kind of like a really, that's a big deal. So yeah, but outside of that, with just everything with this video definitely is decent. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little dated. That's why when you see me in Low talking, I asked them to tell me what year this dropped, because I was giving it 08, 09, but you said 2011. That's probably, it's kind of on brand then for where I thought the video was aesthetically, as far as quote unquote dated, and I mean that in the nicest way ever, because the music and everything still holds up. The music.
I mean, obviously, if it's 10, 11 years ago, it's going to be dated. You know,
Yeah,
so that's,
yeah.
it's not an insult.
Yeah. It's just not one of those things, and it's not like music that's in that certain BPM that's kind of like the classic tones. You know, like those kind of 80s nostalgic where you almost can get away with that track every year and it'll hold up. But nah, this was cool. I really like it. I do want to kind of listen to it again and kind of go into everything, because I'm sorry, they were wrecking me. All the looks, the visuals and everything. What's her name with the shortcut?
Sunny.
Sonny?
Sunny.
Sunny?
Like sunshine. Sunny.
Good. You just brightened up my day.
For real. I love to revolve around you, Sunny. My world will be good revolve around you. Nah,
My
let me chill.
universe. You're my star, my victory.
Same label, so it works.
Yeah.
Dedicating songs.
Let's play ball. Yeah. Somebody else go from cancel.
Oh, you take a break, Young.
Long go.
No, this is cool. Nice performance video. Like I said, I love Taeyeon. She's the one I've been able to distinguish before this from her voice. She kind of killed. She was singing early on and everything like that. As far as the visuals, like I said, Sunny definitely wrecked me here too. As well. She's very beautiful. During this time frame, I was like in love with women with haircuts, short haircuts, and everything like that. That was absolutely like all the type of girls I was going after. It's just the bobs and just the pixie cuts, whatever you want to call them, shortcuts, everything. So that was definitely nostalgic for me. This is a cool video in a sense. Like I said, a cool performance video. You get to see all of them. I do love the rose petals. I think those are roses.
I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah, they'll. I think that was you got a lot of some of the best shots actually came from there, especially early on when you see them walking through there and kind of getting their looks on, getting their close-ups and everything like that. I thought it was dope. Y'all know I love B-roll footage and like close-ups on the artists. So this was definitely kind of a man service, if not fan service video. I will say though, I highly doubt you can get away with this song today. Not the music part, but the title, subject matter, and everything like that. I highly doubt you can get away with this today for a myriad of reasons, but I don't think they could do this. I don't know if they would do this in SK right now, and I definitely just feel like it would be an uproar on the from netizens and everything like that. There was an uproar from the Step Back song from the girls song with the lovely Boa and Wendy and them and so just all of that to say, I definitely think while you said you're not wrong in saying this is dated, because I just think it's dated for multiple reasons. The sound and the subject matter and title, I feel like it would just be an uproar and why the fuck are you making a song about men and all this shit like that. And that's not mocking anyone, that's just honestly what we've seen it. So it's just this is cool though. This is cool for what it is. Nice little memento, if you will.
Sunny different, man. She was born in LA.
When's her birthday? Please tell me she's a
Taurus.
Oh shit.
5'2".
She's
5'2", but I want you.
Yes, and we if you guys want to, we will definitely do a guide on Girls' Generation. I know my Dami from Dreamcatcher, she was a big Sone, which is what their fandom is called. She's a huge Sone, and when she saw, I forgot which one she saw. I don't know if she saw Jessica. I don't know if it was Taeyeon or not. But whoever she saw, she just like straight up fanned out and everything. Was like, can you sign this for me? And like was making her tea and shit and serving it to her. Y'all not too familiar, but Dami's not like that at all. She's like the laid back one of the group, so it was very uncharacteristic. But it shows how big they were during that time frame when they were everyone else that's kind of like out now were trainees and everything like that. But
saying Sunny uncle is Lisa Man.
Oh. What's up, Unc?
What's up, Unc?
Unc in law. You know he's not the head of the company no more?
Yeah, no.
That's crazy. Step down. But
stepping down.
Shout out to Mr. Suman. But what up, Kurt?
No, I thought this was really special. Like I loved everything about the register that everything was in, like just the beat progressions and things of that nature from the production aspects of it. So I thought all that was in like a really catchy, pop tone that like I definitely could see getting a ton of radio play, especially around the time it came out. So I don't know quite what the temperature was and everything when everything dropped, but if they're as big as they are and everything like that, like I wouldn't doubt for a second that this was like a huge hit for them.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, I mean, this was a great track. Like I love for one, the opening of the everything with the video I think was really cool in the sense of you have I'm wearing the flowing white dress, the beauty, the purity, the innocence, all those things. And then you're walking in like the frozen cold kind of tundra and everything, the ominous sort of fog of everything, seemingly to communicate about love or the state of love in that sense. But and then you find the opal or the gem or however you quite want to describe it, and you seem to stare into it. And I don't know if that's to reflect your deepest, like kind of darkest desires or anything like that. Or whatever you want most, and that seems to be love and everything like that. Because you see the flowing rose petals and everything, and then the dove, so you want peace and love, seemingly. Doves are symbolic of peace, but and then they use that as the reflection to match cut to their actual more so I'll say the choreography aspect of the video. So I thought that was a nice touch as well. And they use like the lens flare, like the lens flare, both for the purposes of the beauty, but also the match cut with the dove crossing the camera. So I thought that was a nice use of a match cut as well.
Yeah.
But even the opening lyrics of what they're saying and everything, I can tell you're looking at me. I know what you see. Any closer and you'll feel the heat. You don't have to pretend you don't want me. Every look will make it hard to breathe. So you're essentially being so consumed by this person with their, whether it be their seductiveness or their they just like completely floor you in their presence. So, and I
You're
like that it
enamored.
wasn't. I like that the directing aspect of everything, and both in the choreography as well, was seductive, but it wasn't sexual necessarily. Like I love that the attention to detail was more in the slow kind of like slowing down the camera shots and everything like that to kind of allow like the moment to hit you, and then like crossing each other's pathways and kind of the camera would like sort of rack to the other members and everything like that. So it kind of made this like all-encompassing sort of like visual experience. But that's the subject matter of the music as well. Like basically we're gonna captivate you and everything like that. So I like that they took it a more mature direction as far as like less sexual, more on the side of seductiveness, and even I think they integrated that pretty well in the choreography as far as like the side steps and crossing each other, and the way they would integrate the kind of formations to make everyone sort of have their standout in the front, to add to those things. But I thought it was really well directed. I did think the choreography was really solid as well in the sense of what they were going for, to basically say like we want to catch your attention and everything like that. And they absolutely crushed it visually. They crushed all the looks. They're all strikingly beautiful. And the song is really catchy. So I definitely think this is, one that I'll be listening to a lot more.
I got a question. Oh wow, really? I didn't expect that part.
Well, I'm also in the sense that it's a group that's high regarded, and I just kind of want to, digest like the temperature of everything. Get a sense
I
of it.
thought I was going to say Kurt when we feel like, we have the voice. I was like, Kurt. But,
Sassy pants.
you were on a roll tonight.
Listen,
But no, damn, what was I going to say?
I had a question.
Yes, songs, Redeemers in general. Oh my God, those are beautiful. Let me know, what do you think about this? What do you think about this song as far as, do you think it's just good as a memento, or do you agree with my sentiment if these songs would work today? Not the production style, but the subject matter and style of song rather. Do you think this would work today, or do you think it should be left in the back? I just don't believe it will, just because of consumers.
From like worldwide, or like from SK in itself?
I think worldwide it won't really work.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it will work just because of how
You don't think
netizens and how people are just on the internet today. That's the climate it is, and I hate to call it a political climate. It's more like a social climate.
I don't want to necessarily get into that kind of vein or anything like that, but I feel like mainstream, female rap songs that are out there now have way more vulgar kind of subject lines. And
I think
everything.
No.
I think they're masked differently though.
All right.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm just
They're-
curious as far as
they're-
the worldwide.
Yeah, no. Well, let me correct, or let me clarify what I'm saying. This song is kind of, I feel like it would be taken as women kind of.
Women rule, boys drool.
No,
Say,
no, this one is not. It's the opposite of that. It's kind of like women saying we bring the boys out, and I feel like that would be challenged today. Like, oh, what is? Why are you bragging about that? Why do you have women talking about boys and or consumed with that? There's been such an argument, which I feel like is really unnecessary, but the internet's going to internet, and I just think,
going to internet.
and like I said, just from the reaction we saw with the girls on the track, or what was it? Got the step back song.
God on the track, or step back.
It's girls on top. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Girls on top. The girls on, just the reaction. If you look at our comments, that shit is, I can't believe they got 6 or 7 of the most talented women on SM, and they made them make a song about a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not. Me, if the song is good, it's good. But I'm not on either
that
side of
shit is a top 5 SM female track to me. So I don't, especially from what we've heard so far. I
Yeah, I thought
that's one of my
they were
favorite K-pop beats.
They
too.
were snapping on that song.
That
And-
fucking Sam. That
yeah.
I thought that shit was a yay beat.
Do it one more time.
I thought that shit was a Kanye beat or something. I said, when
Oh,
Ye start
shit.
producing shit?
Yo, this nigga's hilarious. But
That shit's still on the list for us to do
and like
the
I said,
live version. of
my
me
question
still
is
doing
not to
it.
be provocative in a negative sense, but it's just to check the temperature of one, what our Redeemers think, and just one, what people think out there. Because I feel like, like I said, if the song is good, the song is good. Subject matter and everything like that. Because I mean, the fuck, there are women that like men, so I feel like this could be their niche. Or women, women that like to make songs like this and everything. Like I feel like it shouldn't be discouraged. Just like I wouldn't if they came out saying, well, we bring the girls out. I definitely wouldn't discourage that. You know, you like who you like, your target audience is who your audience is. But I feel like it's more flack now with, I'll say, traditional. Like I said, I'm trying not to get into certain terms.
You know what I'll say
more
too,
traditional
I will
stuff.
say though, I feel like this comes more from a place of confidence rather than, you know what I mean? Like just like we know who we are, we kind of know what we bring.
Yeah.
Like, we know that we have that ability to
Exactly.
so I think it's done in a much more mature light of that subject perhaps, but nonetheless, I understand, you know, people, you know, are going to find something on the internet to.
Also, they in SK, from what I'm reading, I just follow pages like on other sites and, you know, mediums and everything like that. They do have a bit of a thing going on between some movements and stuff like that between the sexes and everything, as far as like feminism and everything like that. So it has apparently it's been a big deal with some other SM artists. I won't name them, but it's been like a big deal and everything like that.
You know what I say about the
that's kind
K-World?
of why I'm asking these questions.
You know what I say about the K-World too, bro, is that sometimes I don't be knowing things as an issue until people say things are an issue.
Yeah.
And that goes for like anything. I guess since we live in America, we're jaded to certain people being able to kind of say what they want on tracks versus other places that are a little bit more traditional when it comes to certain things. So I think like at a time, let me just use an hyphen for example, fucking like when Fever came out, I thought like, you know, oh shit, this joint's a sexy, like, you know, song is decent and everything.
Yeah.
I seen outrage from fans. And it just was
like they're too young. Why you have them singing a sexy song like this?
Sexy song, and I'm just like, well, in America, we have artists who are 14, 15, saying way worse lyrics about
saying I'll kill somebody.
Yeah, or just even, you know, to the opposite sex, what they would do to somebody and everything. And it's just
don't even get me started on shows like Euphoria and which I love the show and everything like that. But don't, you know, just there is a lot of, and I think not to mention, you know what? Fuck it, we got time. I don't want to say it's hypocritical, but it's kind of crazy. They be like, "Oh, you putting this sex and all this stuff on the youngsters." How many crotch grab videos have we seen? Not just from our guys, from everybody that do. You know that they actually are the main ones that do it. They'll do like crotch grabs and like the camera zoom in on their fucking crotch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for it.
And the girls wearing shirts.
One of my favorite crotch grabbers is Kai on the label. I was here for nipple Kai. I was outside. Nah, but I get what you mean. It's just like for
like
people who definitely
dress and, you know, just all this stuff like that. I'm like, bro, some of these songs, the innuendo in these songs is not even. It's a certain point where it gets past innuendo. Like
the false is dripping wet, and it's just like,
yeah, I'm gonna lick your ice cream till it's nothing left.
The false is dripping wet. I'm gonna lick your ice cream till there's nothing left.
Oh shit, we made a bar. And this is like, I'm like, what the fuck else is that supposed to be? And then somebody's like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
This means
the ice
like,
cream's from the variety show.
Yeah, the ice cream is the mother's milk. And it's like, all right, bro. This is, like, all right, yeah, I know. Yeah,
but it is funny, like you said, and there's certain people where it's just like it comes off as hypocritical because they might be over sexualizing one thing, but then flip it on its head and be like, well, the artist didn't mean that, and then be like, so it's cool for you to lust over the artist and do certain things, but the artist can't.
And that's another thing. People love to cap like they're not lusting over these artists. I'm like, half the comments y'all make are about, you know, being attracted to this person. Yes, you'll get some of the talented shit too, but the icing will be the things I'll do, and, you know, oh my God, this should be illegal to look that good. What they're doing to me, I can't explain.
And I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and me too. I'm very much
that.
free speech. I just don't like hypocrisy, yeah. Like in any shape or form. You know what I'm saying? I like keep the same energy for everything, you know, across the board and everything like that. Because like I said, I don't even want to get into like a big battle of the sexes kind of thing. I hate gender wars, if anything. No, because I love women,
especially when women are like grown ass women. Like ain't like you said mad about the step back thing. You got Bo and other chicks on. Like, half of the group is
grown ass women.
Even the Espa was on there where the youngest members.
Yeah, they were the youngest ones, like 21
years old and stuff like that. I mean, still at the end of the day, like those are women still. So it's like, talk your shit. You're an artist. Y'all can't say y'all want the artist to be free and be able to say what they want, and then when they say some shit, it's controversy, especially when it's something that ain't controversial. Like, it's just like, ooh, I think he's attractive and I like him. I got an issue with that. It's just like, what? It's like, what?
Fuck you mean you like him?
What the fuck you mean you like him? I get it. Answer a little question.
Yo,
I'm here for the comments.
Yeah, please give us feedback, some good feedback and engagement on that.
Just like a zoo. Like, comment, subscribe, hashtag
We ain't
redeem.
gonna talk about the hate y'all gave Giselle.
Poor Giselle. Love you guys to death. Gonna holler at y'all. Peace at some fam.